I think we're live. I just want to go live. Just boom, just live. Obviously, let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me, because that's the most important thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Builder's Mark, $4.99. Oh, did we already have some chats going on? Jeez, I'm gonna have to scroll back here. Sir Will with $9.99. He's out of his mind. Let's see. Oh, hello. Okay, good. I'm seeing some slow mode on. Yeah, my moderators were like, yes, you have to go slow mode. Hey, the first one I saw, William Sanders. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can see and hear you. Listen. I hope you have something tasty next to you, because oh my goodness. So it's noon. We're streaming. Shoot, this is a little bit early comparatively. It's just like down here, it's an absolute mess. I was trying to get more. More stuff in here. So, I mean, you can't see it, but over in that direction is the other studio, and I had to move two lights, which you can see reflected in my glasses right there. Hey, if you if you see my glasses reflected, I'm really sorry. The coating is wearing off, and I'm working on getting a glasses sponsorship. Let's see. Never let the machines win. My eyes appreciate slow mode. Thanks. Hey, do you mean thanks? Mike. So this stream is sponsored by the fine people at Thangs. And Thangs, I hope, is in the chat. I don't know if I can see them, but it's usually Joanna at Thangs. She's a wonderful human, and she's a lot of fun to chat with. I'm doing my best to make sure Thangs is one of the premier places to go and get models and to upload stuff. And just like any startup, they have some growing pains, but they're working through them, and we have conversations with them, and it's a lot of fun. Plus, Thangs is the one who made it possible for me to stream at noon on a Wednesday. So listen, I'm going to take one more sip of my coffee because that's appropriate, and then Sir Will, $5 for the new glasses fund. Thanks, man. So listen, hold your beverage high. I hope it's for caffeination. I hope it's for hydration. And I don't know, just take a sip, Slancha. There we go. Jackson Jones, finally early stream. Yeah, I know. So this box right here is from the nice people at Flashforge. In fact, I have a Flashforge Creator Pro 2 that they've sent over that they want me to take a look at. And it's great because in 2014, the Flashforge Creator Pro was my very first 3D printer. So that's going to be coming up soon. But also, what's really kind of cool is they have this machine called the AD1, the AD1. And it is a sign printer. I was just watching on how things are made. How they usually make signs is it's metal and bending, and you have to nail things into a board and glue things and weld things, and it's difficult. So if you want to make signs, like the signs that have LEDs in them, this is one way to do it, because it can 3D print different variations of it, and then you put a front on it and you light it from behind with LEDs, and you're good to go. Gradivus with a Canadian $5. High five. Good day, my friend. Hope your holidays treated you well. Yes, they treated me extremely well. My wife and kids, our family's very fortunate. So we were able to open some fun things on Christmas morning. In fact, my daughter Riley, she's always wanted pet ferrets. Always wanted them. And she's done research, and she's printed out pages and put them in a binder. She has her ferret binder. And we told her, when you're older, when you have your own place, you can get ferrets. But for Christmas, my wife and I gifted her a ferret habitat, and she opened it up, and she was super surprised. And so that was that was one of the Christmas highlights. It was also great because it gave me a chance to rest. That giant giveaway stream, the $30,000 giveaway stream, huge, massive success. We had some problems initially, but once we got through those, we gave away everything. We gave away the farm. And everybody was really happy with it. So we went for about 5 hours. Average view time. The average time someone spent watching it was 27 minutes. And we had at most 3,500 concurrent viewers. And we went for 5 hours. It's awesome. So anyway, this is the AD1, the AD1. And it's a sign printer from Flashforge. And it's big. This is a crate. I'm going to have to move my keyboard and my mouse because it's just so large. I'll put it over here. Oh, yeah, you can see CraftBot's behind me. Look at that. There's the Hairy Lion right there. CraftBot. There's the CR10 V2. Georgie George with 35 ZAR. I don't know what a ZAR is, but it does say keep it up. So that's pretty awesome. Dustin Crail, you watched 3 hours of the stream with Strat Magic saying I watched 5 hours. All right. I like this side. I got my phone here. Oh, good. My buddy David said Joanna is in the chat. So, again, thanks for sponsoring this. And Joanna is in the chat. So now, though, in order to get this out of the crate, oh, wait, Evan Bond, $4.99. Best bed adhesion for an Ender 3 Pro with a glass bed. Magic is good. Nanopolymer adhesive from Vision Miner's good. You can try glue stick. I mean, all those work. Loyal, $199. Yes, you're out of your mind. Happy New Year, Loyal. Thank you very much. As always, you're an amazing supporter. $5. Oh my gosh, I have to scroll that back because someone. Andrew Rogers with a $5 for the Ferret Chow Fund. Apparently, ferrets they like a raw diet, so that $5 will definitely go towards it. And listen, the giveaways will happen again in 2021. I just want to let you know that. The hiccups that we had taught us a lot. And I've reached out to Loyal, and he has an email in his inbox with some ideas on how we can create a much better giveaway system that's more automated and with less headaches. So I'm excited for that. So if anything, go tag Loyal and just tell him he's awesome, because I really appreciate that. So this crate, it looks like there's these metal tabs all around, and I have to lift them up, I think. There we go. Yeah, okay. Maybe? Jeez. No, okay. Wait, I have an idea. Tools behind me. So if I put a screwdriver in here. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. I can tell you, I have slow mode on the chat. Karen, 10 euros. She's been a new person to the 3D printing community, and it's fun interacting with her on Twitter. So I put the slow mode on because a lot of my moderators and me too, the chat gets a bit much. Not that I hate the chat. It's just that so many messages flying by mean it's really hard to moderate, and it's really hard to see it. Oliver, 5 euros. Cheers from Germany. Guten Nacht. Guten Nacht, right? Good night. I hope I got that right. I took German in high school. I gotta learn more of it. I gotta be able to say hi to people. Boy, this is legit. So what's interesting about this, it's not a Eric Lacoste, Canadian $5. I have Y-axis layer shift when I pause to insert magnets. Do you have any tips or fixes for that? My printer is Mingda D2. Okay, I haven't played with that one yet, but anytime you've got a shift in an X or Y axes, two common causes are loose belts and loose pulleys. So make sure those are checked. But if it's only when you're pausing it to change filament, then I don't know. Could it be an E steps thing, or in Y steps, or X steps, or some sort of steps? Legacy of Bob, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Ugh. Hey, look at that. I got all the tabs up. I don't know. Okay. Oh man, this isn't gonna be easy. Honestly, I mean, there may be blood. I'm gonna take my time, right? I know I break things. I don't want to break this. I really don't. And I don't know how many of these exist in North America. I know they're more popular over in China, but the first time I saw this was a tweet from Flashforge. Gradivus, new member. Thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate that. David Spector with a tenner. That's 2 5s. I've learned so much from your channel. Get some milkshakes and Happy New Year to you and your family. Aw, thank you, David. That's really kind of you. My kids remind me that when you guys give me milkshakes and I don't provide the milkshakes in a decent amount of time, like Sydney says, Dad, we still need to get milkshakes. I'm like, I know, we still need to get milkshakes. Frogman, how big is this thing? It's big. Quite big. Okay. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. It's fully assembled, which is why they have to ship it in this giant crate. Makes sense. And it turns out, tripod, $4.99. Tripod's Garage, you out of your mind? Time for a beverage. First one on me. Thank you, sir. BD3D Customs, 50. Happy holidays. Well, high five to you. That's really kind of you. That'll definitely buy some milkshakes. Coffeeology with a 5. I like that name. Mary Xmas. Creality LD002 or Elegoo Mars Pro for first resin printer. I haven't played with the Creality one, but I have some friends that have, and they say it prints pretty well. I've had all sorts of luck with the Elegoo Mars Pro, so if you choose that one, you won't go wrong. Oh, jeez. That was a fun noise. I gotta find room for everything. I'm legit out of room. Builder's Mark with 5. Need loyal Moses on the stream to handle chats like Sean does. Yeah, I do need a little loyal over there. Wizard Andy with a 5, or can I have the box? No. Sean already called the box. He wants to sleep in it. Joe Bo with an SDK of 50. I don't know what SDK is. God Kaval from Sweden. Oh, it's Swedish. Okay. I appreciate your happy spirit. Always inspiring. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So this is great. With how the tabs are, it looks like I don't have to lift it out of the box. I could just take the box apart, which makes me kind of happy. Woo! Hey, the 3D printing Belgian with a €5. Where's your crowbar? Could have been Gordon Freeman. It's true. A crowbar. I have a couple. They're at home. Look at that. Here it is. Holy cats, it's massive. Yes. Oh, wow. So the bed this is blue tape. Absolutely 100% blue tape. And they give you some more blue tape to put on the bed. That's great. Cameron Varley with a Canadian fiber. Thanks for all you do. Recently upgrade my Ender 3 V2 to basically a Pro by putting an SKR and 12864 LCD. Loving it more though. Well, great. I mean, part of this is just being able to love what you do. And so if that's an upgrade or a downgrade, it doesn't matter. As long as you like it, that's the important part. Wow. Wow. Oh crap, how am I gonna get this out? Like it's heavy and it's it's bolted to the box. This could get interesting. So I think I have to take apart the box to get to it because it is bolted to the box. Uh-oh. Spare nut. It's bolted to the box. Holy crap. Can I just... Oh, it's loose. Okay. Comcat with $2.50. Would you consider reviewing the ePax E6 and E10? Funny you should say that. I have a video that features some of the E10 4K on Sunday. First video of the new year is a resin video. There we go. Oh, the bolt. Hey, you know what? Get a printer. Free hardware. Zachary with a €5. I'll buy that printer for €5, including shipping costs. No, but I appreciate it. It's still warm. Okay, there's one up there. Freddie Nilsson with SEK59. What happened to the rum drinks? I remember rum drinks. It's noon. Which, I mean, shouldn't make a difference, but I literally got everything set up for the stream 5 minutes before it started. Surprise mechanics. If you use a crowbar, go Jason Todd on it. Nice. Wizard Andy with a $5. That is one high quality, expertly crafted box you have there. It's true. It is true. This is quite the shipping box, and this is more industrial or professional, right? This isn't something you typically get at your home. So I'm not. Oh yeah. I'm making a mess. Well, this. Oh, I might be painting myself into a corner. Huh. Liberal use of zip ties keeping everything together. I have to appreciate that. Liberal use, and I will put those over there. Okay. Here's the thing. There's another thing over there. You know what? I think it might be best if I'm gonna have to vacuum later today. Oh my gosh, getting it out of the box is that's a thing. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. I did once I got some rest. Oh my gosh, come on. Should have brought my crowbar. I'm working on it, tearing it down. Builder's Mark 4.99. Painting yourself out of a corn fund. I love it. I can always count on you for something like that. Okay. It worked. Thanks, Builder's Mark. Ooh. There's a lot of really sharp things here. I would imagine this isn't going to be good. I am going to bleed. It is going to cut me and it's going to suck. But all for you, right? Legacy of Bob, do you know how much this printer costs? I'm assuming since it's Flashforge, it's pricey. I think there's a link in the description, and I think I saw it. I want to say $19.99. Justin Dotson, Joel Smash. Well, I have to temper the smash versus the return, right? The reward, and I don't know if there's enough reward here to. Where'd I put my screwdriver? Why do I? How do I lose things if I'm not moving out of a 3x3 area? There it is. Found it. Thank you. Rip and tear until it's done, and then print something. Yeah, I got you on that. 5 from Loyal Moses for the Band-Aids. Thanks, Loyal. Oh, come on. I did do a little bit. Oh, Andrew Rogers with a $5. You'll need some Bactine to go with the Band-Aids. Thanks for that. I did a little bit of research, and there's a new piece of software that is used for this. It's called Flash Add. Flash Add, and apparently it's a free download. So if anybody's on a Windows machine and you want to go check it out, just go look up Flash Add. Mark Garza, $4.99. Are you out of your mind? Out of your mind. What's going on here? What's going on? Getting there. It's happening. I got 2 out. Wow, this is resilient. Sir Will with a $5 for the tetanus shot. I'm caught up on my shots, Will. I think. Tetanus is every 10 years? Is that right? Rick Wan, hey Joel, good afternoon. Thanks for all your great videos. Well, thank you. Thank you for the nice, kind words. I'm sorry that ha-ha! So difficult. Okay. So, gotta get these. I wonder if there's a machine, like an industrial machine that does this. Its job is just to open boxes. Like there are machines to pass the butter. What if there's a box machine that just opens boxes? Maybe. I am not a small man, and the spaces that I've afforded myself to walk around are definitely bordering on the small side of things. Not too thrilled about that. Alexander Thompson, $1.99. You out of your mind? Let's see. Had any contact with Wuxin since the review? I did. They were thankful that I could give my honest opinions of the machine, and they were very sad that my experience wasn't similar to the ones that others have had. And they said what they're going to do is take my feedback, try to incorporate it, and then reach out when they have it ready. And they were hoping that I would be able to give it a test again, which is fantastic, right? Oh, I forgot one. That's it. Hey, Nils, €2. Wrapping gift paper. Kids will open in 0 time. That's a good point. That is a very, very good point. Come on. And Ian Dixon with £5 for some tweezers. That would work. This is big time metal here, you know? So close. Yes. Zoot with a 15er. That's 3 5s. Hey, Joel, thank you for being a huge inspiration for me, for helping me find my career path in life. I'm currently sculpting 3D models in VR. I will be sending you the models as soon as I'm done. Well, wow. Thanks, Zoot. That's kind of you. Also, how awesome is that? AVK 3D printing with a Canadian tenner. That's 2 5s, eh? For some cut-resistant gloves. I don't know if that will help. Ooh, that was a noise. Wow, that was a noise. Okay, so I'll come around to this side so you can still see my beautiful face. So I have to get these tabs. Ugh. I have to bend these down, and I have to lift out. Boy, that is metal. That is strong metal. Part of the unboxing experience is always having a look at how a manufacturer packages things, and they don't mess around with this, do they? What are you catching on? Oh, you suck. Uno mas. What was that, German? Spanish? There we go. Ooh. Oh, that's the metal that likes to bite. I'm gonna hit my head on this, so I'm gonna take this down. This is a light, and it's a hair light. This is to illuminate my hair, and we put it up long ago, and then I forgot about it, and now I'm gonna hit my head on it. So I think it's appropriate for me to take this down. I hope you agree with me. It's held up with baling wire. This is like a pooch solution. Success. Glenn May with a 14er for a box of Band-Aids. You guys have no faith in me. I think I missed one, didn't I? Practical printing with $1, and he made it blue. Of course he did. Hey, you know what? Chris is going to be streaming after this stream. So if you like streams, you want some streams in your streams, Chris is going to be streaming, I think at 4 p.m., which means I got to get this done. Goodness. Wow, it is, this is packed well. Like, this is impressive. Wonder how many of these are sold, or how many of these get purchased by people. It is a dual extruder. Burning gems with the tenor. It's 2 5s towards the Devo safety helmet. It's like a flower pot, right? Just flower pot on my head. I don't know why I've got safety dance stuck in my head. And then I was laughing because it's, you know, you can dance, everybody look at your hands. But I always sing it. You can dance, everybody take off your pants. Zoot with a 5er. Ever thought of 3D printing a Buster sword with the belt printer? I've thought about printing a lot of stuff with the belt printer. Right now, though, the problem is the belt printer is broken. So I had a thermal runaway kick in. And it turns out my heater core is bad. Oh, man. So I was just waiting for some to show up from Amazon. I almost put a bunch of heavy stuff on the CraftBot build plate, and I know I never would have heard the end of that. Greg Mallet, Czar70. Hey, Joel, thanks for twisting my rubber arm. I caved and got an Ender 3 V2. Now I'm having fun in lockdown. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. That Ender 3 V2 is surprisingly proficient. It does a really good job. Okay, so the bed doesn't move because the extruder head just moves, and it is and this head itself moves up and down. because it's a sign printer. Is Sean Connolly in the chat? Sean Connolly moving back? Sure. I took apart the box, Sean, so you can't live in that box. You'll have to find a different home. Hey, Chris, it won't let you send $1? I'm sorry. You could try 100 or 1,000, see if that works. I kid. Chris, though, did send something nice. For Christmas, he sent me a gift card for a bottle of koala rum. $2 from Brave Peter. Nice Simpsons reference. When I worked at Adobe, part of the crew I worked on was responsible for Character Animator, which was the team that pulled off the live Simpsons episode. They did that one time when Homer was actually taking questions. That was actually live. It was awesome. Cameron Varley with a Canadian 2. My Magic Goot just arrived. Here's another 2. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm almost there. Jeez. Oh my goodness. I don't know where I'm going to keep this. The 3D printing Belgian. I could buy this printer on the business, but your dad would kill you. Yeah, well, it depends. I mean, if you're making a bunch of signs, that's what you need, right? I mean, this is a business. Oh, that's why. So there's a reason they have to pack it down so well. Some of these bolts ripped through the plywood. Dark Assassin 01, early Happy New Year to you as well. For the $7.99. Thank you very much for that. I should get it on the table, right? It shouldn't be on this pallet, but I don't know how to do this without injuring myself or others around me. I have an idea. I have an idea. So, hey, mark this down. Mark whatever time this is, just mark it down as the time that Joel had possibly a good idea or a terrible idea. Okay. Oh, wait. It's got rails. Who's... My wife is saying, you should say why you got your last tetanus shot. I don't think people need to know that. Why not leave it on the pallet? See, I don't want to leave it on the pallet. I don't think that provides an optimal experience. Like, I don't... There are feet I have to install. Loyal with 25 says this is a bad idea. No. See, I can... Holy crap, it's heavy. Old Germanstein with a $5. What is a good starter 3D printer kit for about 150 USD? I don't know. Sometimes you can get under 3 for just under 200 USD, but when you go to 150 USD, it gets a little dicey, I believe. I don't have any experience with those machines, and others might have more experience. So here, if I can, because see, look at that. I can do that, and then I can push it over there, right? Right? Oh yeah, I got this. Okay. What is it catching on? Okay, maybe I don't have this. This metal hurts. Ripped my pants. Is it still attached? No, it's not still attached. Okay. You guys have no faith. I fully expect apologies. Zoot with a $5. Good luck on the setup, Joel. I'm going to be setting up my 3D Chameleon Mark II on my Ender 3 Pro. I'm almost done. That is fantastic. My wife just texted me, do you need me to come over and help? No, I don't. Okay. We're almost there. Perfect. See, it's going according to plan. You build it. I found the washers that were missing. It's a good plan. What? Told ya. I could do this. I could do this all day. Dark Assassin 01, A799. Is that Aussie? I don't know. Gun show, right? There it is. Bam. So listen, I'm gonna take a moment. Well, here, for this this caffeination, this isn't hydration. This is coffee. Big thanks to Thangs for sponsoring the stream. They gave me the strength to lift this out of the crate. Yeah. Josh G, ha, that actually worked. Sure did. Builder's Mark, that $1.99. Aaron F, reset the clock. Tag Joanna, tag thanks, though, in the chat. Tell Joanna thanks, because that was good stuff. So I would imagine, I mean, I did that because I'm awesome, but also because I think feet go on this. It's just a mess of metal and wood and plastic down here. It's like crazy. Project R3D with a 20. I believe we will see more 3D printers developed for specific tasks like this one. Printers that do everything, just do them half as well or sacrifice time. It also helps capture their slice of industry users. That's really interesting, Joe. Big industrial yellow button box says everything. Well, that's true as well. So I think this is an interesting and a fantastic use case because it's very specific in nature and it's saving a bunch of time and materials, because normally when you're making a sign, you're using metal and welding and glues, stuff like that. It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. This isn't as much. All right, well, let's see what's in the bag. I think we got some wheels in here. Rick Wan, gotta go. Be back soon. Well, take care, bud. Quabina Barfi, review on the Ender 3 V2. It's a good machine. It's right there. I just haven't had the chance to use it much yet, but so far in my usage, it's been a good machine. Faud Wise. I hope I didn't murder that too bad. Do you have a least favorite, worst printer you've used? Boy, that's a really good question. I want to say the Robo R2, but even that produced good prints. I have a really hard time saying something is the worst because I'm typically finding some good in it somewhere. I know some people don't like that. I like that. Brody Lev, $1.99. How hard will it be to level that bed? I believe it has auto bed leveling. I believe. And see, look at, these are the feet. Legit. Shadow Freak says, hey from Denmark. Hey from Seattle. Well, wait, Denmark's a country. Hey from the US, but hey from Seattle here in the state of Washington, here in the United States. This is noon, a noontime stream. How's everybody doing? Let's see, it's gonna be friendly for Europeans. It's during the day, so Sir Will can join. What time is it in Oz? It's like 8 a.m., isn't it? Tomorrow. It's like 8 a.m. tomorrow. What is this? Oh, this is gonna be the spool holder. Spool holders, I think they go right here. Callum, the bed doesn't move, the printer does. That is exactly right. So instead of, you're leveling the bed, but you're tramming the bed maybe. Boris Payorito? Boy, I murdered that, I'm sorry. Hi from Chile. Hey, how's it going? Stefan, during the day, it's 21:45 in Europe. I know. But hey, the last stream was, you know, at 4 o'clock in the morning for you. Surprise mechanics, Rick and Morty joke, true level. It's sick. I hate it. Yeah. That's right. I love that part is just awesome. Oh no, this bed has a dent in it? Oh no, that's where the screws hold it down. Okay. Sorry, we're just taking stuff out of a package here, but you know. We're just taking stuff out of a package. Clayton Smith, howdy Joel. Hope your holidays were excellent. They were. We had a good holiday. I've eaten a lot more and drank a lot more than I usually do. I do adjust my belt. Look at this. This camera view cuts off my head. Practical printing with a fiver. Hey, Chris, you fixed it. Good job, man. It looks like this Sunday, which will be the first video of the new year, will be a really cool video with resin. I got 4 resin printers kind of shooting out and taking a look at what they can produce. And then part 2 of the 3D printed speaker enclosure, that should be, I think, the Sunday after that. Chris Long, hide your toupee. Exactly. Boy, the way they've routed this zip tie is nothing short of amazing. It's just kind of twisted around and, man, there we go. So look, spool holders. And in true industrial fashion, it came with 0 filament. Power cord, and it is the US power cord. I saw in the box they marked it for, they marked it as 110. You know, for our wimpy little voltage over here. Ow. I stabbed myself. Dang it. How is it that I could pick this up, move it, and be fine? And here I am just kind of cutting some tape, and I stabbed myself. Well, for everyone that sent money for the Band-Aids, I appreciate you. After sales service. Oh, it comes with another power cord. That's good. It comes with a pancake flipper, which is good. I've got grease. Tools. Okay. Looks like there's a nozzle. There's a connector. These screws must be to put in the spool holder. So, and the grease, that's for later. Oh, and a USB stick. See, okay. It's tiny, but it's just tiny, tiny little blood. Tiny blood. Corbina Barfi, do you know Make Anything Devin? I do. He's streaming later today as well. Yeah, streams for everybody. Oh, this is the special leveling sheet. Ooh. $4.99 Builder's Mark, Joel's Workers' Comp Fund. The instructions are not included. Maybe they're online. Well, at least I know I can put on the feet. Right? The happy feet? Oh, whoa, okay. Cool. Christopher Enoch, why are there so many Chris's doing 3D printing YouTube channels? How many Chris's do you know? Right, it's like that, how many David, I know all the Daves, but now it's Chris's. It just goes up into a wire bundle. That's swell. Scott, RC Outlaw Carpenter, would appreciate your thoughts on the Artillery Sidewinder X1. This is one of the few larger printers that checks all the boxes for me. Seems like the Artillery Sidewinder X1s are all hit and miss. You can have a good one or you can have a bad one. Mine worked really well. Others I know, it didn't work as well. The Rebel Robot, 3D printing nerd. What is the purpose of industrial printers that do not have enclosure? You can't print the majority of engineering filaments. While that's true, it could be that it's up to the user to provide an enclosure, or it could be that they're industrial machines for industrial use, but don't print industrial filaments. Maybe that's it. Hey, I stopped bleeding. I ran out of blood. Tatiana Cox, any tips to start a 3D printing business? Well, it depends on what your business is in 3D printing, but step one should be to acquire 3D printers. I joke. Really, I mean, if you're starting any sort of business, whether it's 3D printing or not, you have to do your research. And asking me, obviously, is part of your research, but you got to do your research and find out exactly what need you're trying to fulfill is. Oh, excuse me. What the heck is that? If this is mainly used in China, I don't know if it's going to have English menus. I'll have to figure that out. Agustin Baroni, name or model of that machine, in all caps. I do appreciate your tenacity. No need to yell. This is the Flashforge AD1, or AD1. And there's a link in the description. Osetis with CZK 40. CZK 40. Brandon Kramer, what are the two white machines behind you? Those are not Flashforge, G-May Christmas. Those are CraftBot Flow IDEX XL 3D printers. And they are large. Brett Benbow, late to the stream. Did I talk about the purpose of this crazy machine and why I even got to unbox it? Yes, I did. But I can reiterate. Flashforge sent over the Flashforge Creator Pro 2 because I had the original Creator Pro as my first machine in 2014. I also saw this on a tweet that Flashforge had made, and I said, that's interesting. I would love to borrow one to see what it's like. This is a sign printer. So this prints the kind of signs that you put LEDs behind and a picture in the front, and they illuminate. Okay, feeder on. Honestly, I mean, that's pretty good. How was that? Wow, look at that. It says Flashforge right up front. That's fun. Oh, there's some foam right here. Okay, do the tools come with? Oh yeah, we got wrenches. We got Allen drivers. I gotta take this off so I can get that foam out from behind it. I really love the design of this because it's so specific in its use case. And so they don't have to bother making it work with other, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be PLA, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be models that aren't very high. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Got a big, giant metal head. It's a metal head. Where is it? I'm going to get this printing, I promise. It's just, it's not meant for consumer, it's not a consumer machine. And so it seems like this would be, what is that? Oh, I see. Okay, that's the, it's not a consumer machine, so it's not meant to be easily unboxed by some random dude on a live stream. Stormsmith with a fiber, i5. Waiting on my first ever printer from Prusa, a Mini Plus. But the lead times are killing me. Hopefully February hurries up. Yeah, they are so popular. No thanks to Loyal, who bought them out of Prusa Mini Pluses. Santa Loyal, making a lot of people happy. In fact, Loyal sponsored a Mini on my giveaway. That was nice of him. Thank you again, Loyal. But Storm, I hope you have a good time waiting till February. I hope it shows up, and I hope you get to print all the things. Come on. There we go. I think I've got all of the different parts of packing undone. It looks like the extruder head rides on a really short linear rail, which is kind of cool. And it looks like, okay, and it looks like X and Y are a linear rail as well. It's got to be pretty high quality components in this thing. I would imagine if you had a sign making business and you just had a table with a bunch of these, just doing all the different letters for the business. That'd be kind of cool. I gotta put these spool holders on. Wait, let me look up. Where'd my phone go? I have to look up the AD1 because I want to see pictures of it. I want to see how the spool holders go. Come on, Google. There it is. Ah, okay. It looks like it's going to go like that. Like that. And then like that. Is that right? And then like, oh wait, and then like that in between them. Sure. Sir Will, yeah, no pictures in the chat, which is fine. I mean, I have it on my phone right here, you know. So we're good. Good. There's little lock washers for these, which I think is appropriate. Does anybody in the chat know anyone who has a sign business or makes signs? I'm really curious because I don't. And that's part of why I wanted to get this machine in, because yeah. Wait, this uses a normal 110 outlet. This may end badly. Why is that? Okay. Getting those in. What is that? Looks like there's a crazy weld over here. Tripod's Garage. My daughter makes signs. Well then, I'd be curious to see what she thinks of this. Alex Swavely makes parking signs. I don't think these are parking signs. Chris Long, can the 81 extrude cheese? I want to say no, but I honestly don't know the answer to that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's no, but you know, I say this can't extrude cheese, and all of a sudden they're like, we can come out with the cheese upgrade. And then I'm like, whoa, I'm sorry, I lied. Marcus Adams, I believe this is going to print PLA. That's my guess. Because it's a heated bed, but it's got blue tape on it. I would imagine PLA. That's my guess. Just a guess. So now this part. I feel like I'm missing something. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's going to go here. Cool. Cool. It's coming together. Like, I'm kind of excited about this. More so than I should be. Master at Disaster with a 2. I'm about to print something. What should I print? Well, I mean, if you're about to print something, wouldn't you already know what you're printing? I don't want to be presumptuous. RC Maniac makes a good point. In honor of chat, a Chep Cube. You can't go wrong with a Chep Cube. I mean, print yourself. I wish I could print myself a Chuck. Chuck's a good dude. I like Chuck. I am missing a washer. Drat. No, that's okay. Somehow we will make it through. Cameron Varley with Canadian 2. 010, didn't extrude cheese, literally unusable. I love it. Dan V, love the videos. I have a lot to learn about printing. CR30 coming. Going to print a sign for my store as one print. Well, that's a good idea. That is a great idea, actually. Great idea. Oh, I see. And these are filament guides, I bet. Dan V with the $5. Love the videos. I have a lot to learn about printing. CR30 coming. Going to print a sign for my store as one print. It's a great idea. I love that we're getting belt printers in the coming year. I hope that this machine is exciting and causes some inspiration to happen. I think that would be great. Oh yeah, let's tighten that up. There we go. I think that just because of everything that happened this year, a lot more people know about 3D printing as a practical sort of manufacturing method. And so we're going to see, I hope, a lot more awesome practical uses of it. And like Bill Steele was saying earlier, a lot of custom machines. I really think that's a fun idea too. I like the idea of custom machines. Is Bill still in the chat? Not sure, but maybe we could put a 3D chameleon on this thing. Right? Alex Ulrich, gute Nacht from Germany. Guten Nacht. Oh, D3D runs a company that makes signs. I know on his live streams, he's got that sweet sign in the back that always has some custom text on it, and that's just freaking cool. How are we doing? Okay. So you're good, right? Does it go like that? No, I had it the right way. Okay. Okay, well, I guess once it's loaded down with filament. Where would I plug in power? Okay. There's no, oh, look at this on the back. It says notice, input voltage 110. That's awesome. So there's no voltage selector. They just have a 110 version. Gotta get everything off this bed. It's got a leveling card. How about that? I see end stops. I don't know what all this other stuff is. I mean, I've got this USB stick. Maybe that's for mounting things. I'm just, I'm kind of excited to power on this machine. All right, CraftBot, you're going to be a good shelf for me. Thank you. I think it's time we plug it in and turn it on and see what happens. You know, if this works, maybe I do a little side hustle making signs. That'd be kind of fun. Michael Grugel, here's to a very happy new year with $20.21. How appropriate. Does anybody have any awesome, thank you, Michael, by the way, that's Fix 'em, dude. Does anybody have any cool New Year's Eve plans? I know that unless you're in New Zealand, you're probably not going out anywhere. But what you drinking at home or what you watching, I'd love to know. That was cold. Cold. All right, I've got an outlet back here. I'm going to take the screen protector off. Oh, I'm a monster. Okay. Power on. I hear fans. There's something on the LCD. How we doing? It does say Flashforge 3D printer. It's in English. It says build, preheat, or tools. What's under tools? Filament, home, manual, settings, status, and about. Let's go to about. Okay. Flashforge AD1. Build volume 600 by 600 by 70. Loyal with a fiver. My New Year's resolution is to not buy any more printers. Good luck with that. Usage counter, 1 hour. Accumulated filament use, 23 meters. Okay, so it looks like it did undergo some sort of test. You know what? I do have another tripod. I don't want to use my real name with 100. Bought Flashforge Creator Pro 2016 this year. I'm adding 3 more printers. Snapmaker A350, Anycubic Photon Mono X, and Ender 6. Hope to see more helpful videos in the new year. I don't want to use my real name. That's fine. That's fantastic. But you just gave me $100. That's 20 high fives. Thank you. Happy New Year. And it does, I believe it has Wi-Fi, and it does have an Ethernet port in the back. So that's good. I'm just going to home. Look at that. That is fantastic. You know, do you want more of a downward view of this? I do have another camera I can put over there. It'll take me a couple minutes to turn it on, plug it in, set it up. But if you want that, let me know, and I can take a break, just, you know, a couple minute break and go do that. I want to know, is that what you want? Completed, yes. Okay. Status. Platform, okay. Extruders at 22, platform, huh. It's got a little USB port on the side, so then, one cam is fine. I just saw one cam is fine, so maybe we're okay. I mean, it's a pretty good view of it. You can see everything, right? Every time I go by this, it catches my butt just a little bit. Not like a, ooh, hey, Joel, nice butt, but like, you know, it catches my butt and I'm afraid of ripping my pants. Mattis 3D Creations, yes. It does have a touch screen. USB drive is in. It registers it as being in. It's got internal memory, and it's got the flash drive. Oh. Software, manual, test file, and video. There's video. Okay, so what's in test file? Literally, there's... We'll pick a test file. Let's preheat. Oh, look at this. You can't see it, but it has platform 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm wondering then if it's got zones and you can turn them off or on. That's kind of cool. I'm just going to hit start. Okay, heating up. So in the meantime, I should grab some filaments. What do you say? I got some filament 1 right here. It's good stuff. Do you ever rip open a bag around filament, like put a giant hole in it, and then realize it's got a Ziploc side? This one doesn't. I'm just saying. I've done that before. Lycanthoate? Anyone else 3D printing whilst watching this? It's a really interesting question. I'd love to know. I'd love to know if anybody else is printing. Tatiana Cox, would you be able to move this camera for an up-close shot? This one, no, but the other one that I have, I could set up and move for an up-close shot. That is possible. Oh no. Okay, holds that one in. I think it's made for a more thinner roll. It smells like things heating up. I always recognize that smell. Do these go through here? Oh, I gotta look at the picture now. Dang it. Oh, those are just spares for right there, I bet. Okay. Also, I noticed something. I put this in upside down, and I think in the way I put it, it's going to scrape the filament. So let's just take a moment and put this in the right way, shall we? I mean, it's preheating now, you know. Oh, Big Bomb says hello. Hello, Big Bomb. That's a fun name. Is it Big Bob Bomb? That's from Scott Pilgrim, right? Sean would know. Matt Crozen, RTFM LOL. You're funny. Because as I showed, there is no manual that comes with it. Unless it's on that USB stick. Which is possible. I just, I don't know. You and Todd, hey Joel, watching on a Quest 2. That's kind of cool. How is the Quest 2? I've heard good things about it. I've heard that the requirement for the Facebook integration isn't so good. Does that sound correct? How is it that tools slip out of the hand so easy? I'll never know. Sir Will, $4.99. Are you out of your mind? Please pick another color. Blue on blue. Okay. Fine. I'll pick a dark blue just for you. Oh, this thing grabs my butt. I don't like it. There we go. Oh, now we're cooking with gas. I can smell it. It smells like things are preheated. What have I got? I got, trying to see what I got around me here. Is that might be a printed solid filament. Let me go check that out. Jeez. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Jesse, marble PLA. We'll do that one. Okay, let's go sit there. Click. Oh, geez, it will not spin on that spool holder. Hey, Devin. Devin's in the chat. Good to see you, man. I hope your stream goes great later. I can't use this. This isn't going to spin well. I have a gray back here. Let's see if this works. Ooh, how about this? Repcord red. Oh, that'll spin nice. Okay. Repcord red. So, tools, filament. This has extruder L and extruder R, so we'll do L. L is load. Well, I'm going to take this blue out just because Sir Will doesn't want anything that's not. And we'll throw some yellow on there. There we go. And that that doesn't even sit on there. Okay, maybe not the yellow. Repcord black. There we go. Pooch, I'm using your filaments, man. We're getting there. Is Uncle Jesse in the chat? There he is. Oh, Uncle Jesse, look at that. Someone finally made a pool table 3D printer. I think in 2021, I think we should convert a pool table to a 3D printer. What do you think? Who's with me? Would that be fun? Interesting? Like it has the potential. Loading started. Push filament vertically into extruder and then press done when you see filament come out of the extruder. Okay. That's how you want to play, huh? Okay, spitting out white. Loyal with 25. Yes, pool table 3D printer fund. You got room on your ranch, right, Loyal? Done. Okay, so extruder R, load. It's gonna do a little homing thing. Ow, my butt. Ugh. Should start to see some red. And that looks red. And it's more red as we go on. I'm just going to call it done. Look at that. I like it. I'll save that. Let's just try printing something. I wonder if it'll give me inner information about it. I have build, delete, copy. So here we go. Something called Flash. Oh, you have to copy it to main memory. Interesting. So it'll only print from main memory. AD leveling check. Interesting. So it looks like it'll only print from main memory. And if you put something on a USB stick, you have to copy it to main memory to print. And I guess that just kind of makes sense. They don't want it to accidentally, you remove the memory card and then have it stop printing. How are we doing? We're doing good. It says this will take 4 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I could move this. Oh, something would go bad. I'm just going to leave that there. Grativis, Canadian fiber for the benchy. I don't know if we're going to do a benchy. This isn't a benchy printer. This is a side printer. I could print a sign that says 3D benchy. That would work. Also, my shirt is appropriate today because I'm out of coffee. MacLab 3D printing. Is this a printer for logos? Signs? Logos? Sure. Like Kenth 08, can you bench a printy? Whoa. Calum, Maxi is 70. That is true. Platform is warm. It's got wood dust on it. Make anything. Print a very flat benchy. It would be, well, how tall is a benchy? This will go 70 millimeters tall. How tall is a benchy? I don't know. Okay, it's waiting for the bed to get down to 40 C. It was preheated to 45. That'll cool it down faster, right? Hey, yeah, it worked. Jeff Jetfire 2000. Hi, Joel. Hi, Jetfire. NLTMW. Thanks for sponsoring this live streaming event. Agreed. Joanna's in the chat. Thanks for making it possible for me to be awake at the middle of the day and stream for you. That's what we're doing. So thank you, Thangs. Head to thangs.com, upload something, tag me. I'm gonna be working with them again in 2021, and we're gonna do some cool print challenges, and I'm excited to do that. So get your design chops going. Come on, it's at 42. It's good to know that the bed holds heat really well. We've got movement. Here it goes. Wow, the motors they have on this thing are fantastic. It's printing. You can't see it, but it's printing. That's a nice, thick, consistent bead. Oh, man. A little high on this side, or a little squished down over here. Oh, you can kind of see it, that line right there. So everybody go screen capture this and tag Repcord. Ready? I'm going to be like, there you go. There you go. Screen capture that and send that to Repcord because I'm printing with his filament. So it's going to do a perimeter around the 700 by 700 bed, which is pretty cool. 600 by 600 bed, sorry. Dusty Knuckles, what is the stock nozzle? 0.4 maybe? I'm gonna have to look that up. Just look, I want you to just take a moment and look at this. This is one of those times where I'm seeing it in person for the first time, and it just looks cool. And your brain starts to work in ways where you get inspiration. You feel inspired and you want to create stuff for this. You want to use this tool in a way to make something that this tool makes. Like, I want to make some signs. I want to do that because then I get to play with LEDs and pictures in the front, and it's going to be cool. Brian Mentzer, cost. I think this is $19.99. I think. We got a good level here. I mean, it's going. Oh, is it 3? Okay, Caleb says it's 3. Sorry. Brian Smith. Okay, so while this is going, I can set up that other cam. Give me a moment. Just a moment. I just have to find it. Where's my camera? There it is. Now I just need an HDMI cable. This will do. let's see, HDMI is going to be on this side. So now I just need to get power. Looks like it didn't stick in the middle. Looks like it didn't stick in the middle. Well, you know, we can't be perfect on our first try, can we? That would be silly. I'll get you that camera. And then we'll talk about what just happened, huh? That's good. That's good. And then I can go here. Does this work? Haha! So, looks like it lost adhesion. It looks like it's not, I mean, the bed was at 40C. It's still held onto the sides where it's squished down, so might need to be, there we go. I mean, it was only at 190 as well. Okay, well, we got an extra camera at least. Cool. So it looks like we're gonna have to level this thing. So I am gonna preheat the platform to 60, just because. Oops, let's see, boop, and then boop, and boop, and then boop, and then boop, and then boop. Good enough. Can everybody see? It's pretty good, right? There we go. Oh, you can change it to print on glass, so that's good. Boy, how do you... Okay. It's getting nice and warm. I have something here listed, leveling nut. Leveling nut. There's leveling check and leveling nut. So I wonder if I have to print a leveling nut to level the bed. I can't imagine that's the case, right? Because it springs down to here. Okay. Let's see, it's got the leveling card. Oh, look at that. It says, scan the QR code to watch the tutorial on how to do this. Okay. Oh, let's see if I can. There we go. There I am. Hi, guys. I get to open a YouTube video. Oh no. It just goes to the Flashforge. It goes to the Flashforge YouTube channel, not the actual video on how to level. Dang it, come on. Come on. Look at that. That's fun. Well, oh, okay, so this shows a wing nut. Here, let me see if I can't focus. Maybe. Is it not going to focus? Well, focus if my face is there. Maybe. Well, anyway, it shows a. There we go. Shows a QR code, and it shows turning a wing nut. There is no wing nut. There is no wing nut. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, let me put this back. Oh, Sean, if only you were here, running the show. Looks good. There's a piece of filament hanging to me. And now it's gone. Okay, so it wants me to turn the nuts underneath to level the bed. And well, I'm going to print the leveling nut. But it wants to, oh, here we go. I can adjust this here. So it looks like I can adjust the bed temp here. Oh. So this is to print something called a leveling nut. Well, parts of the bed are level, right? There's parts are. So let's see where it prints it. We're getting some color mixing. No, that didn't work. Stop. Stop. Boy, that's a loud noise. Okay. So it looks like the middle area, I just need to adjust it. And I thought that maybe the leveling nut is what I... How do I even get under there? Okay. So let me get my laptop. There are videos on the USB stick, and maybe one of those are going to show me how to level it. It looks like it's just turning two nuts, and it'll hoist the bed up. JS3D with a $5. Hey Joel, hope you have a great holiday, buddy. Hope you and your family have a great new year. From a safe distance, high five. Oh, high five, dude, as always. Having a look. Oh. Okay, video. Ian. Leveling operation. Here we go. See? Calibration and leveling. Okay. Tap 0 to make extruder go back to its... Sure. Okay. Clean the nozzle before calibrating. Okay. It's going faster than I'm able to do this. Tap extruder calibration. And the extruder moves to bottom, place center point, use leveling card. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, so easy, easy, easy. Settings. Extruder calibration. Here we go. So it's homing, and then it's going to come here. Perfect. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Oh, yeah. I can do this. So, see how that card kind of moves around? So I can adjust it. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. And Z-axis motor has been locked. What? Okay. We're getting there. Oh my goodness. So here we go. We've set this, which is good. Z motor has been locked. Oh. So you take this around now. See, it's already tearing the tape. You take this around now to verify level. But now that it's level it's proper in the center. Now that it's proper in the center, you can print out the leveling tool that you then use to level the rest of the bed compared to the center, because the rest is on springs. So I think we're good. How are we doing? We're doing great on time, too. Touchscreen is responsive. So here's the plan. I got the center proper. It'll print the leveling tool, and then we can go to the outskirts and level that. Brian Vines, $5.99 out of your mind. Joel, is this printer permanently yours, or is it on temporary assignment? I see what you did there. And I don't know the answer to that. Flashforge said, have some fun with it. So that's what we're going to do. Perfect. Nice and squished. Hey, we're printing. And this will be the tool to use to level the bed. Tripod's Garage, this should have been a 2-in-1 CNC and 3D printer. Well, yeah, I mean, yes and no. If you're going to build this yourself, I could imagine that, but this is very specifically for printing signs. Like, that's it. If you have a sign making business, this is for printing signs. So while what you say, I think, makes sense and sounds cool, I think that as a product, it's probably not a thing. Probably not. The filament is driving me crazy. It's a little, probably not. It doesn't look like they're under tension. Here, I'll fix them a little bit. Is that better? Does that make everybody a little bit happier? Look at it move. It's going pretty quick. I can zoom in for you. Look at it go. It's going pretty good. Cedar Vents, why aren't there more likes? There are 1,400 people watching. I don't know. People shouldn't be compelled to like it if they don't want to. But if you find that this is cool and you like that Things is making it possible for us to stream on December 30th, then give it a like. And as Mike says, everybody like that smash button. So if this fails, I mean, it's printing well, but it's Repcord filament, so we can blame Repcord if it doesn't work. Camo 329. Could you make me a camo 329 shirt? I don't think so. This is not a shirt printer. This is a sign printer. Ryan, paint on. Maybe people don't like it. I'm waiting for a CheeseBot printer review. I can't argue with that. I like cheese. Jake from State Farm, always blame Pooch. It's moving quick. Ransom Makes, hey bud, how you doing? Zap Raps, Bowden or Direct Drive? Which do you prefer? I'm a fan of Direct Drive. I just feel like I get more control over it. Alexander Alex Lasenko, like stream, not machine. Looks like well built, but price and usage. Well, this is one of those cases where the machine itself is built for a specific purpose. And there are people who will think it's too expensive for what it is, but there are also people who think, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I need, and I can't believe it's so inexpensive, finally. Jake from State Farm, cheese is life. It sure is. 3D Joe, I'm a big fan of 3D printer in Korea. Well, thank you. We still have the Cheese Chopper stream coming in 2021. They just have to finish it. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Ernesto. Robert Hay, stop beating up the creator of the Pooch table. I still have it. I still have it. VT16 Turbo, I'm streaming on my TV, will have to like after. I'll tell you what, if you're watching on a device that doesn't allow you to like it, I would like you to just fist pump the sky and shout, I like this. And that would be amazing. JS3D with a $5. Everybody like that smash button. Thanks, thanks, man. Word read, $3,000 is twice the price of my car. Well, shoot. Can your car make signs? Anthony Lendrum. Seems to be a quiet printer. I would have to agree with you. I can hear it moving around and doing stuff, but nothing on it is overly loud. Stefan Stopko, greetings from Austria. Well, greetings. Let's see. It's probably 10 or 11 p.m. your time, so I hope you have a wonderful evening. Amir Riveroli, greetings from Belize. Wow, greetings. Thanks for joining us here. Alistair Drong, fist pump the sky, even though I like this already. You, sir, you are the MVP. Liam O'Neill, what do you think about the CR10 for a first printer? I think it's fine. I have the CR10 V2 right over there. It's the CR10. I like to say is the minimum parts to make a thing. It's some extrusion. It's an extruder, and it's some electronics, and it can print. I mean, you can go more expensive and get bigger, better, whatever. But I think it's a good choice. CR10 V3, I think, is out now, right? It makes it direct drive. It's got an E3D hot end on it. WPG KLR with a $5. Canadian $5, eh? Just want to say thanks for getting me into 3D printing. Got an Ender 3 V2 a month back, and I'm loving the hobby. Now I want more printers. It always starts with one. Always starts with one. G Wild Ore. That's a lot of painter's tape. It certainly is. And they gave me a roll of it just in case. John Pond, what would you suggest for a kid-friendly printer? That's a really good question. It depends on the kid, the adult supervision around, how technically capable the kid is, how technically capable the adult is. Really, an Ender 3, Prusa Mini, Prusa Mark III, CR10, those are all going to be great machines to start off with, as long as there's some decent supervision. Bill Steele, 3D printing nerd, what do you think of it? Wouldn't it be cool with 4 colors per extruder? I sure would. If only you knew a guy that could do that, right? Paul Ely, Happy New Year from the UK. Happy New Year. Oh, Bill Steele, Flashforge Finder is a great kids printer. I would have to agree with him. So the Finder that I had in for review, unfortunately it didn't do well, and it couldn't print all filaments without clicking, and it was just annoying. It still had great prints, but anytime I went above 0.1 millimeter layer height, I would get clicking in the extruder. So I just haven't used it as much, but it was a decent machine. Kurt Emmy, with a fiver, 7 printers and 2 CNC machines running full-time all month. Cosplay, wood signs, and aluminum car parts. I blame 2017 Joel for my in-house maker space. I take that blame. I apologize. Hey, I'm right by the fridge. And I've got a water. Look at that. Hey, Sunshine. Welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Bill Steele, that's right. It was the Adventurer 3 that I had issues with, and Bill talked me through it. There were some firmware updates. They put they had a new lined hot end for it. Thanks for correcting me. That was right. It was the Adventurer. Yeah, Finder. My original Finder I had to send back because the hot end dove into the build plate and ruined itself. Thanks, that's right. Hey, a big thanks to Thanks for sponsoring it. I'll give you guys a shout out for hydration. Slancha. Scott Hoffmaster finally made it to one of your live streams. Thanks for making it. I appreciate that. Oh, now it's going red. This thing loves to make different colored things. Hammer of Doom. So to level the bed, you need a tool, but to print the tool, you need to level the bed. So, yes and no. It's an easy tool to help reaching under the bed in order to adjust the nuts to bring it up or down. I mean, I could put, I got wrenches I could put under there, but I don't know. They want me to print a tool? I'll print a tool. Like at the 08, the print looks clean. I agree with you. It's looking pretty good. Gecko 3D Printing, hi from South Africa. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Creative Jimmy Plays, my Flashforge printer sucks. I'm sorry about that. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. I've had some that suck, some that perform really well. If it wasn't for Flashforge and their Creator Pro, I wouldn't have started this channel 6 years ago. Brent Peterson, hey Joel, cool printer. Do you still have your Robo R2? I don't. I don't. That, the one that I got working, I sent off to Supernova Style. What was her, Julie. And her family finally got it going, and it seems to be working. So that's where it is now. Authorized user, $4.99. You out of your mind? What will your first channel letter sign be? Boy, that's a good question. Probably whatever the example is, honestly. Savas Rigas. Hi, Joel from New Zealand. Oh, I've always wanted to go to New Zealand. Noah Mallory. When did your giveaway end from last week? The big one, it ended as soon as the stream was over. That big $30,000 giveaway stream, that ended when the stream was over. Hello from Finland. Well, hello back from the States here, in the state of Washington and in Seattle. Are all the blue parts molded or printed from Practical Printing? These are metal. All of the blue parts on the machine are metal. Francisco Tuga, any video suggestions for printer and print settings for a 0.3 millimeter nozzle? Andrew Sink just released a video the other day printing with a 0.2 millimeter nozzle. So maybe that would be similar? Maybe? Possibly? This is so interesting. Print that tool. 3D printing and painting. Hey, from the ISS. Sure, Jerry. I'd love to go to the International Space Station. They have a 3D printer up there. It'd be a business expense. The Dutch Miner. Hi, from the Netherlands. Musicer Flow 1. Hello from Switzerland. Hello back. 08 El Sat. Hi from Norway. Wow, we got a lot of Europe in the house. That is fantastic. What size nozzle? Someone said it. Is it, let's find out. I'm looking. It is a 0.6. 0.6. Oh, I missed one. I have to go back to my mouse. Scroll. There we go. Cake Skull, 10 pounds. Hey, Joel, I spent last year building a very large printer from scratch. Your streams have kept me sane on several late nights / mornings here in the UK. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I'm glad I have provided some goodness to you there. Pop 3D Prints a Print, Craig, $4.99. Are you out of your mind? Hi, Joel. High five for the new year from Pop 3D UK. I really hope 2021 allows us to travel more because I want to go to the UK. I've only been through the airport, but I want to visit some people in the UK. I'd really love to visit E3D. I've never been. Wordread, 0.6 makes sense. No tiny details needed in a sign. Right, exactly. I think that, again, built for a very specific purpose. This isn't here to make hyper detailed complex prints. This exists to make signs. Scott Thompson, what infill is that printing? Hex? Oh, excuse me. Flame Games, what are you printing? This is going to be a tool to adjust the bed. Looks like what we have to do is level the printer. It locks the head in place, and then we need to move it around without ripping too much of the build plate and level the parts of the build plate. Hatham Banani with 10. That's 2 high fives. Happy New Year from France. Did you hear of a local TU tool changer called Jubilee? They're definitely worth a peek. High five for all the awesome content and help. I haven't heard of Jubilee. I'll have to check them out. R Mills 91. Print a Benchy with it. I mean, I could, right? But wouldn't it be more appropriate to make a Benchy sign? It's a sign printer. Belako 001, hi from Greece. Caden, hi from England. Oh, fantastic. Cameron Varley, Canadian 5. Besides Protopasta, what other brands do you suggest for PLA? I've had really good luck with the Jesse filament from Printed Solid. The Matter Hacker Build Series and Pro Series PLAs are great. The filament one, Glint PLA, looks really awesome. Repcord PLA is printing on this, and it's decent. Atomic makes some amazing filaments, and their PLA is top notch. What am I missing? I think that covers most of it. I think that covers all the stuff, most of the stuff that I use. Sebastian de Bruin, Netherlands present. Good to see you, man. Akari, hello from Belgium. Gold Conte, greetings from Germany. Der Deutsch. Prusament Galaxy Black, there we go. That's the one I was missing. I'm all out of it. Prusament is fantastic PLA. Michael Alexander with 5. High five. High five. Right there. High five. Hi, Joel. Which one of the following 2 printers would you recommend for a beginner? The Ender 3 V2 or the CR6 SE? The CR6 SE, mine worked great. That I had before Kickstarter. The one I bought from Kickstarter, it fried itself. So they have to send me a new board for that. The Ender 3 V2 worked like a champ. It's a little bit less expensive. I would probably pick the Ender 3 V2 over the CR6 SE. Ooh, Cake Skull, look at this. If when you can visit the UK, you're welcome to come and play with our printer. The build volume is 2 meters by 1.4 meters by 1.8 meters. Jeez. Holy cow. So watch, I print out this tool and I use it and it snaps. That'd be terrible. Gotta let it finish, right? George Greenfield, still having my ANET A8 printing from 2017. Dang. That's crazy. Oh, what is this? I set a reminder, and it's telling me to check the plant at the office. Awesome. Don't let me forget to check the plant at the office when the stream's all done. Daughter, the Z can go, I believe, 70 millimeters, I think. I think I can take this off, right? There we go. Oh, can't believe I did that. Jeff White, $14.99. I made a 3D printing mistake by getting a kit for my first printer, got it together, homed it, and 2 of the 3 end stops broke instead of replacing. I ended up getting a JG Aurora A5. Now I have 10. Jeez. It's a great story. Bratin Mukherjee. I hope I didn't say that wrong. 3D printing nerd, what do you do with the massive failed prints garbage since you have so many printers in your shop? Remember, not all printers are printing 24/7, so the number of failed prints isn't as much as you would think it is. There are still some failed prints, and with that, I'm putting them in a big box, and I'm going to be sending them to 3Devo. They're going to munch them all up, and then I'm going to use their filament maker to make a bunch of filament for the big machine in the garage. That's my goal. I hope. It's getting to be around lunch. It's 2 o'clock. I am hungry. Hey, Carlos. Carlos Perez is a new member. Thank you for that. Logan Larson, hi from USA. Hey. You know, slow mode in the chat, I can actually keep up with it. Jose de Freitas. Hi, Joel. Greetings from Barcelona. España. Awesome. I've been to Barcelona. It's a great city. says this has 30 minutes left. Jeez. So let's see, we've been going for 2 hours. That's not too bad. Chris Long, text Mrs. Nerd and plead for cheese. I don't want to eat on stream. It sounds terrible. Oh, look at that. It's got filament sensors on either side. That's super handy. The print quality out of this is gosh darn decent. And look at that, it's 2-color. Gary Darlinpool. Hi, Joel. Love your channel. Been a subscriber since the start. High five. Aw, thank you. Gordon Farmer's Forge. Joel, any dyslexia-friendly model creation software that you would recommend, please? That's actually a really good question. I don't know what it takes to make something dyslexia-friendly, but maybe someone in the chat does. Does anybody know of that, or has anybody heard of that? Is there such a thing? JD Camp C. Yeah, my wife should get me a milkshake. Sure. Tanzanite Tech Nature. There is no glass. I didn't break anything. I promise. Luke Baumeister. Is that thing dual extruder? It looks like there's 2 filament tubes. Yes. It's dual extruder out of 1 nozzle. Mr. Cam85, what about boat tour sign? Yeah, exactly. Boat tours. Benchy boat tours. That'd be a fun sign. Hey, Paul Cumber. Good to see you again, man. 3D printing painting. 3D printing, a great stream. Got to run. Live in 45. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Jerry. 3D printing and painting. Fantastic channel. Jerry over there. Good dude. I hope to meet him in person one day. He's going to be streaming today at 3 o'clock. If you get tired of my voice, you can always hop over and have a listen to Jerry. We've also got Practical Printing, I believe, streaming at 4 o'clock with the Artillery Hornet. And we've got Devin over at Make Anything streaming a Mystery Machine at 4 o'clock. There's a lot of content going out today. Great day for content. Just make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you're caffeinated. And, yeah. And I just got a text from my wife. Do you need a drink? No, I'm okay. I got my water. Alex Johnson, hey Joel, got the Dremel 3D20 off your review. Almost 1,000 hours. Well, that's fantastic. The Dremel 3D20 was my very first 3D printer review. In it, I made a joke that my son was making me drinks, and I was drinking while I was doing the review. Some people thought it was funny. And some people to this day won't watch my channel because I did that. So, yeah. Camo 329, are you making a fidget spinner? I mean, it does kind of look like one. No, this is going to be the tool that adjusts the nuts for the bed to level it. Greetings to Joel's wife. Thanks for looking out. Jonathan Builds, 3D Printing Nerd, I'm building a huge custom printer. What place do you suggest for extrusion of 2020 and 2040? Honestly, I don't know. I've never sourced 2020 or 2040. I've never sourced that, so I don't know. I don't know. You can always look at LDO Motors. You can always look at Printed Solid. I think both of those places are going to be places that have that. Do you ever just find filament wisps all over the place? Hammer of Doom, is that blue masking tape on the bed? It sure is. Here's my guess. If this is a sign printer, and in a sign shop, if you're printing the pieces that you need, glass is interesting because it can hold on to stuff, but at the same time, if you break glass, then your printer's down. So this is a metal plate with blue tape over it. In the thinking of speed and efficiency, if you're just printing PLA, you can put blue tape down, and if something goes wrong, you can just rip it up and put more blue tape down. I think for the sake of efficiency and for the purpose of this tool, I think it's a really, really good choice. Scott Hoffmaster, look on OfferUp for extrusions. I didn't even think about that. Wow. Kit, so how much does this printer retail for? Just for bookkeeping purposes. I think it's either $19.99 or $29.99. One of those two. It's probably $29.99. And some people are like, ooh, that's too much. And other people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe such quality of what I need is for such a cheap price, you know? Stefano Lenardi, I just bought a Creality CR10 V3 for Christmas. What do you think? I think you made a fine choice. I think you're going to have yourself lots of fun. Joseph Silvashi, seems like the tape would rip. It would. There's going to be times where the tape rips, but I don't know. It looks like it's got the option for printing on glass, so if someone puts a glass sheet down, people can print over it, and it'll work just fine. But I think out of the gate, not the build surface being tape on metal, I think is just fine. Alex Swavely, see you later. Braden Mukherjee, does this machine come with a tool changer? No, it doesn't. This is very specifically for taking filaments and 3D printing signs with those filaments. I would imagine someone could mod it and put a laser module or a CNC head on it. That's one of those things. AK, will you get the BQBX for yourself? I have one. It's in a box in the other room. I just haven't taken it out of the box. Brian Smith, do you foresee problems because of the 2-in, 1-out print head? Nothing specific to this machine. There's always going to be times where something could get jammed. And it's not using, it doesn't look like it's using a lot of off-the-shelf parts. So being this an industrial machine, there's probably a channel that businesses that have this follow to get replacement parts. That's my guess. But I can't see of anything right off the bat that'd be like, ooh, that's going to be problems. Who's in a name? What is the software designing the signs like? User-friendly? I don't know. It's called Flash AD. Flash AD. You can actually go to the Flashforge website and download it. And that's how you create the signs. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. I had 2 videos I needed to get done filming yesterday, and I finished at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to go home and I had to transcode the footage from Blackmagic B-RAW to an editable was an H265 container file. That took a couple hours, and so I was going to try and play with the software before I got here today, but I went to bed at 4, and I got up at 9:30. So I just haven't played with the software yet. Lykenth08, the hot end needs googly eyes. Oh my gosh. Yes, it does. Holy crap. Like so much. Yes. Yes. If I'm going to find some googly eyes and I'm going to put them on this because that's what it needs. Wild Bill, Joel, can we get an angle on the part cooling solution? Not easily. So it looks like it's a here you can see. So it's a fan shroud kind of going like this and then blowing air that way. So there's a fan blowing air down like this and into the shroud, and it kind of goes into this little collector and then spits it out that way, right at the bottom of the nozzle. Ordini, what's the biggest you've ever printed? What are your thoughts on printing houses? I haven't printed a house. The biggest thing I've printed, all in one go, I think is that tombstone I did. The biggest thing I've printed in parts is that OpenRCF1 car. I would love to print a house. I would love to go meet Icon, the people that have one of the giant printers that prints houses. I'd love to talk to them. I'd love to see it in person. I would love to find out what's in it in the future for them and what changes they have and what advancements they're making. Obviously, once it's safe to do so. That's definitely something that I want to do. For Works, it looks like it needs both googly eyes and angry eyebrows. What if it was just one eyebrow raised, kind of like like The Rock, like it knows what's cooking, like it's about to throw down the people's elbow. R Mills, although the hairy line was great. Oh yeah, the hairy line. It's right behind me. I still have that. That was fun and random. And Ace Marker 0823, Joel, hello. Hello right back. Cam DH just bought a Soval SV01 for Christmas. What do you think? I'm excited for your future. I haven't used that machine personally, but I hope it's everything you could possibly want for our first machine, and I hope you have fun with it. Rochelle Jansen. How long until it's finished? According to this, it says 20 minutes, but maybe it's times are off. I don't know. Tanzanite Tech Nature, print a 2x4 using wood PLA. I mean, I could, right? I could, but I don't think it would withstand what a typical 2x4 would do. Karmic Debt, best budget, large format printer. I don't know, what's large format to you? I mean, you can get a CR10 or a CR10 style machine, usually for not too much. How large format did you want to go? Ryan Payton, print looks decent, so maybe forgivable that you have to print your own tool. I don't think you have to, right? You could use wrenches to get under there. I think that just makes it easier. James Servan says, hey Joel, with 17 exclamation points, and I offer, hey James, back with 18 exclamation points. I just couldn't type them out. DJ Radx, Hungary. Is that where you're from? Or are you just commenting on what my tummy's telling me? Ching Hansen, how long before you bust it, Joel? Unknown. Unknown. A friend of mine 3D printed a Christmas village. Does that count as printing a house? John Kohler, I'm gonna say yes. All right, Karmic Debt, you're describing the build dimensions of a CR10 style 3D printer. So a CR10 or any of the CR10 style machines from other manufacturers probably going to do you just fine. James Servan, what are the tolerances on the Ender 3v2? I don't know. Ace Marker 0823, this is, I believe, $29.99. I thought it was $19.99, but I also think I was wrong. But you might have to Google that. Wild Bill, yes, a 3D printing nerd sign. I think that'd be fun, because it would then, I'd get to make a sign, and I'd have electronics, and I think it'd be fun. I think it would be fun. What board is this printer and what make of this printer? Hey, Jessica Ryan, good to see you. This is a Flashforge AD1. I don't know what board is in it. But it's from Flashforge, and it's called the AD1. You might have to Google that a little bit. Ray Truesdell. Hey, Joel, do you think we'll be able to print in Kevlar? I don't know. I'm not good with the material science. I don't know if Kevlar's a printable thing. If it is, that's great. If not, then I don't know. Ooh, it says 17 minutes. Print quality looks great. I mean, honestly. Happy New Year, Charlie Bowen. Oh, Rogue Gum Shield, a donation box sign. That makes sense. EBP Man Tech Reviews. The Sidewinder is a nice model for a first printer. I agree, but you have to get a good one. I've heard a number of reports of people who love it and a number of people who aren't necessarily loving it. So, I don't know, there's that. The 3D Printing Belgian, I'm back. What did I miss? We gave away a lot of stuff. We had a party. You missed out. Look at it go. Hopefully the tolerances are good. I'd hate to print this out and have it not fit, you know. Tanzanite, yes, this has belts. This definitely has belts. And it pulls them along some sort of linear rail. Joel Driver, Matter Hackers has some brand of nylon with Kevlar. Really? Okay. Bratton Mukherjee, 3D Printing Nerd, any suggestions on how to work with potential clients with custom-made functional parts for business? Well, that's a really good question. So anytime you're trying to talk to someone, what you need to do is describe to them how you're going to solve a problem they might have in a way that's inexpensive for them, but still gets you a little bit of profit. You're trying to solve a problem for them, and you just need to talk to them in a way that tells them your solution for this problem is going to work best. Oh my goodness, I'm missing these. I have to grab the mouse of truth. Is that even a thing? Loyal, $5.99, are you out of your mind? I will super chat $100 to Joel if a lot of you create a Thanks account right now. Well, holy crap. Okay, so listen. Loyal's going to give me $100, which I'm going to use to buy my family dinner. All you have to do is go to Thanks and create an account. Sweet! That's win-win if you ask me. Atomo Workshop, $9.99. Are you out of your mind? I had a CR10 as my first printer based on your review and months of research saving. Great starter machine. It helped me learn so much about 3D printers that I use to this day. Thanks, Joel from the UK. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to put my mouse back. Hey, we're almost done here. Just a reminder, Thangs is sponsoring this channel and making it possible for this board to reach out and grab my butt. It needs to stop, but let's hope that doesn't happen again. But thanks, Thangs. Last stream of 2020. Bam. Bill Hill, buying your family dinner is a great idea. I like to think so. Noah Bish, does it have auto bed leveling or is it manual? Actually, what we're printing right now is a tool to adjust the nuts in the bottom of the bed. So what you do, the very middle of the bed isn't on a spring. It's just, it exists where it is. And what you do is drop the extruder down and level it there. It then locks Z and it unlocks X and Y, allowing you to move it around. And then you just have this tool underneath where you're moving it to raise the bed or lower the bed. And you do it under each of the leveling spots. And then once you're done, you have yourself a level 3D printer. The Midnight Smith with a $5. High five. Isn't thanks just another Yagi? They don't host, just aggregate. No, they host. They host. I know with Thangs, what they've done is try to show related models on Thingiverse. I don't know if that's a permanent fixture. I don't know if they're permanently doing that, but they do host. And they have the ability to host, and they encourage people to upload. Dan V with a $5. Create an account, download Baby Yoda, just start printing my LD002R. Bam! You're my favorite. Thanks, Dan. I hope it turns out well. If you're on the Twitters, tag me. I'd love to see it when it's done. John Kavanaugh, can't wait to get my CR30. Thanks again. I'm glad you have it. Oh, look at that. I have PLA wisps in my finger. There it goes. Goodbye. So this is still printing. Obviously, it's almost done. I just want to tell you, like, right here, it's just a horror show of cables and tech managing stuff. There's a computer here running the stream, and I'm going to my Rodecaster for audio. There's a ATEM Mini over there consuming the HDMI and outputting it over USB-C to the computer. There is camera A here, camera B here, or camera A, camera B, one of the two. Lots of stuff. And a TV that I'm reading this all on. John Gillilee with 5, is that 5 pounds? Thanks, John. High five. Thanks for amazing videos. They help me to laugh and relax when my Asperger's causes any anxiety to peak. Also spurred me on. Now I have 5 printers. That's amazing to hear. I'm really thankful that I'm able to provide that for you. And I hope that my videos continue to be a resource for you in 2021. It's just really kind. Wow, and I healed up. Leviathan Prim with a $5. High five, man. Hello, Joel. What is the build volume on this? I believe it is 600 by 600 by 70. WM 3D prints. 2021, year of the Voron. I can't argue with that. I really want to build a Voron, and at the same time, Voron reached out and they want to chat with me, or someone from Voron. I know they're not a, I don't know. I want to build one though. I think that'd be fun. Chris Connolly, $24.99, almost 5 5s. You out of your mind? Your videos have gotten my 6-year-old son and I through this crazy year. I got my first 3D printer in June, and we've had a blast watching your videos and printing stuff together. Ah, that's great. Give your 6-year-old son a high five from me, obviously. And one of the things that I'm really, really proud of is that I'm a family-friendly channel through and through, and every piece of content I produce should be something that you can, as a family, watch and not worry about. So yay! Scott C. Joel, what do you think of automating with G-code Devon's marker coloring a filament? Well, I don't know. How would you automate that with G-code? Would you have motors lifting markers in and out? Maybe? Now I don't know. How would you do that? I love it. Everybody says, I mentioned Voron, everybody's like, Nero 3DP, is that you? Nero, is that you? Christopher Enoch, yeah, we did have that. That was my producer. We had some audio difficulties, and there was audio live that shouldn't have been live, and I apologize for that. And then I apologize. That was a mistake, and I do apologize. Ken Snyder, looks like X and Y belts. That's true. How is Z controlled? Z is this motor right here. It just goes up and down via screw drive. It says we're at 8 minutes left. That is a decent looking tool right there. Francisco Emerald, are you going with a full fat Voron 2.4? Maybe. I don't know. I know the switch wire build looks interesting. I don't know yet. Wordreach, will you let that adjuster cool down a little bit more before you use it? I mean, it's already pretty cool. Bed's at 60. I mean, it's holding on to it. It's well below the glass transition temperature. Maybe it has to be warm to fit over the nuts. Maybe. For the bed to adjust them. Kurt Joberg? Nah, I'm sorry. What are you printing? This is a tool to adjust the bed level. Just in 3D, will you ever be testing 3D cube printing automation? I'm not familiar with that, so I don't know. Please show the Z seam when it's finished. Okay, the Z, I don't, what is the Z seam? You're talking about the seam, right? Just the seam. Yeah, I'll try to show that off. Joseph Cobble with a $5. High five. 3D printing the 2D Safety Joel logo as a large illuminated sign when? That would be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun. Jake from State Farm, I'm going to wash your mouth out with soap, Joel. I didn't say anything. You do not get to do that. Looks like a chicken leg to me. True. True. Like an automated chicken leg maker. The Pie-Eyed Piper. Why didn't they include a bed level tool? I don't know. I don't know how many of these they sell, so I don't know if it's entirely possible to be able to do that. But one thing is, part of the instructions are to level the center and then use the tool. But if you don't have the tool, then at least with the level centered, you can print the tool and then you can go through and level the rest of the bed. Shadow, so did you get your wife something for getting that nice $30,000 3D printer? I didn't buy that printer. I didn't buy that printer. Reach 3D printers. We need a 3D printer that's also a coffee table. Ooh. Well, we talked about making a pool table into a 3D printer in 2021, which sounds interesting. But like a coffee table that's also a 3D printer. You could have a top where you could put stuff, and then it could be a fully enclosed unit with sides that come off, and you could inside, you know, print stuff or have it going or whatever. Oh. And Muray's 3D printing coffee table would certainly be a great icebreaker. I think there's some interesting parts there, right? Because if it was a bed, it'd be a long rectangular bed. But what would it be? What would it be printing? What would be the use for it? So it seems like a coffee table as a 3D printer is just to showcase how a 3D printer can be adapted to anything. I don't think, like this is specifically for printing signs, which is why it's sized how it is. But if you had a coffee table, would it be printing coffee tables or legs? Or I guess it could be printing like coasters, custom coasters or something, maybe. Bratton McCargy with a $5. 3D printing nerd, I have a pipe dream of having a 3D print farm. Any advice on how to maintain it? Ugh. Talk to Pooch over at Repcord, because he had to bring up a 3D print farm, and now he's having to maintain it. I would imagine you have to find ways of dissipating heat. You have to find ways of maintaining ambient temperature. You have to find a way of feeding material properly for all the machines to make it easy enough to do. You have to find enough power, because if you're running 15 amp, if you're running 20 amp breakers, you can get a fair amount of machines on one outlet. So if you, depending on how many machines you have, yeah, really it's just ventilation and air. Loyal with $100. Okay, here it is as promised. If you can go to create a free Things account, go do it. Awesome place. Loyal, thanks, man. Like I said, I'm buying dinner tonight. I don't know if my wife and kids are watching, but wife and kids, if you're watching, I'm buying dinner tonight. Thanks to Loyal. It says we're 2 minutes away. Wow, I can't believe this is almost done. Crazy Wolfman, can you put an auto leveraging on it? I'm assuming you mean like an auto leveling probe. My guess is you could. On such a large build volume, it would be interesting. It's already a higher priced machine, and so something like this would be really cool, like what the CR6 has, where it has that the load sensor. Is that what it is inside inside the hot end? So it uses the nozzle to sense the bed as it goes around to level. Something like that would be great for this because it's very precise, and it'd be able to go around and tap the different parts. Or maybe it doesn't want you to have a wonky out of level bed. It wants you to level flat, because we're dealing with parts that have to be part of a sign making business. And if things are off, or if they're not flat on the bottom, if they're, if it's built up like this, maybe that's not correct. So maybe that's why they want you to level the bed to the center point, and so everything is at that same height all over. Paul McDonald, do you still slice it in Flash print? No, the software for this is called Flash AD, Flash AD, and it is it's free. You can go look for it. It's out there. I was going to look at it before the stream. I just didn't have time. Janet Morris, my FL Sun QQS would have printed that out faster. Sure, lots of machines would have printed this out faster. EVL SC400 Flash AD. Boy. Okay, well. Pops right off. Bottom looks good, like it's, yeah. This is a solid frickin' piece, man. Jeez. A little bit hairy. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Well, here, let's go back to... Boop. There we go. Hey, everybody. I need a drink of water. Just give me a moment here. Emirates, this printer sounds like my mom's washing machine. Does your mom's washing machine make signs? I have to ask. I don't. Let's see if I can. I dropped it on the ground. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to watch the video because I think I have to lift the machine. Joseph Cobble with a $5. Love that Flashforge print is done. Chime, smart branding, except when it wakes you up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's true. Oh, okay. Perfect. The issue is I can't. Yeah. So I guess what I could do. I don't know what's proper here. So, this piece has to go and fit over the nuts on the bottom. but it won't fit under the nuts at the height that that everything is at. And so I think, printing time, that's great. So the, legs, I'm wondering if I can raise the printer height a little bit. I don't know if it's possible. So I'm gonna take one out, we're gonna take a look, because it looked like the nut was fused to the post. Okay, give me I'm sorry, I can't pay attention to the chat right now, so everybody be awesome. Okay, let's do that. Okay. I wonder. Oh, maybe I can do this. Aha, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so it looks like the feet I installed, I was installing the feet to be just held in place. So I think what I need to do is have them be a similar height. So I can just rest it on there. I think that's proper, right? I think so. And that'll allow me to fit it'll allow me to fit the tool underneath. Okay. Cool. Slight modification, and then we'll be good to go again. I know someone said that filament was getting annoying. It is a little bit. This is the heavy side. Okay. The website has its feet up high. Yeah, it does. So there's a, boy, I don't have a good shot of this. Let me go to the second camera angle. I can show you guys. Why aren't you focusing? So this is locked in place, this one. And so I thought it was supposed to tighten down like that, but I think this is supposed to have it just sitting on this. And then I can raise it up like that. That's what I think. That's what I'm trying to do. I'll get it. And none of the tools fit the whatever. None of the tools fit the nuts that are on this. This is the one. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Do the nuts. The heck was that? That was a fun noise. It didn't break. Hope everybody had their fun. Okay. Okay. Oh, those will fit. Okay, good. Wait a minute, I only have... Okay, I have some of those. All right, I'll be able to make this work. Fantastic. Okay, a little bit higher. I'd say that's quality right there. Perfect, and now I can reach things. Cool. So now we can, let's see, I do want to preheat. I want to keep the bed at 60, just because, I mean, seems good. Tools, and then settings, Extruder Calibration. There we go. We might get a sign out of this thing, or at least a level check, one of the two. This one's a little wonk over here. There we go. That one's a little wonk over here. There we go. So now this, it's got a little bit of drag on it, which is what we want, just a little bit. So I can hit OK. Now it's locked. And so this is where I can bring it around to other parts of the bed. Where is this one? Is it right here? It's a little bit of a pain to do this. Okay, that's going to be better. Fantastic. I need someone with tiny hands. There we go. Okay. They don't make this easy. Come on. Let's see, is this better? I can see stuff. So that's good. Okay. AK, I wonder when something will break. Don't you all? Okay. Oh, that one's a little too high. I like the picture shows that it has wing nuts. That's just not a, it's not what it has. This would be easier with a socket set. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try with my left hand. Let's see, righty, tighty, lefty, loose. Okay. So if I go that way, so if I go that way, let's see. Okay. Trying. This is like the last step. Leveling, and then we can print an example. It just doesn't want to turn right. This is like one of those things where it's set and forget, right? This is, to say this is frustrating is accurate. Oops. How are we doing? Okay. But I'm getting closer. I can kind of see the nozzle. Sweet. So just a slight adjustment and okay. Almost there. Almost there. Jiminy Christmas. The tool works great as long as you can get it on the nut itself. It just doesn't seem to want to seat on the nut. I'm trying. I'm trying, I'm sorry. Okay. That's good. One more. One more. One more. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Okay. I scratched the blue tape. It's blue tape. So, build, come on, right there, and leveling check, and build. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. You go over B, go, okay. Stop. Yes. 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 Okay. Once it starts printing, we'll go to the other camera. Holy cannoli, that was rough. I'm sorry. Set it and forget it, right? Ooh, geez. You don't need that. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Imagination 2 form was painful to watch. It was painful to do. That's pretty good there. That's a good height. I like it. Okay. Whew. That's good. So far so good. It's a little low over here, but I'm not going to touch it. There we go. This needs a spool rewinder, huh? Paul Dumitru with Ron, 10. That's 2 high fives. High five, everybody. Thank you. Okay, that's good over there. Martin Shipper with $5 from a favorite YouTuber. Oh, that's kind of you. High five right back. I have to apologize. That was, I mean, it was painful for me to do. I can only imagine it was painful to watch. Thanks for everybody for sticking around. We'll get us a sign going. Jan Wiersma. So this took 3 hours to do the fishing line leveling, LOL. Well, part of what makes this difficult is I'm doing it on a stream. Ugh. It's already better than before. Stuck down. A little high in places, but you know what? It's working. Ankahoni, $9.99. I like your beaker avatar. $9.99. You out of your mind? I'm always impressed with the way to keep your cool during these, especially the beginning of your $30,000 stream. Great job as always. That was a struggle bus, if anything, right? NO 3D team with £5 and a laughing pear. That's fantastic. Logan in all caps. What is he 3D printing? A leveling thing. It's just going to say that the filament can travel the length of the bed and be level. Yeah, we'll say that. Brian Vines, if I'm meant to do these streams, please, printer, give me a sign. Oh my goodness. Brian Vines, king of the dad jokes. I'm just a little, I mean, it's sticking down. I don't know what the layer height is. It doesn't tell me. I would imagine it's probably 0.3. That's what it feels like. Who's in a name? $5.99. Are you out of your sign? Oh man, that was that was fantastic. Look at this. It finished. Behold my print. Well, I would say it's all stuck down. It's a little tiny bit stuck down, a little too much over there. I wonder if I can adjust that. Am I crazy? Am I? Oh, there we go. Just a touch. How about we print us a sign? I gotta get the There we go. Oh, get in there. Why won't you go in the hole? Are you too good for your home? Did I break it? No, I didn't break it. Jiminy Christmas. There we go. Okay, let's take that off. Comes off real easy. Might need to adjust things a little bit. Can't go there. Oh, it just told me congratulations. Here we go. I picked the Flash. The Flash. Okay, so let's... Zach Grigsby with a $5. High five. So it's a 3D printer head on a CNC router. Why would you limit Z height like that? So this is a sign printer. It's a machine built for a specific purpose. Much like the robot Rick builds to pass butter. This prints signs. Is a sign printer. Kenneth Hendershot, this chat just became Pun Hub. Here we go. This is it. Maybe. Whoa! Just zoomed right down. Looks like there's some boogers. I don't know if I like the boogers. Alex Johnson, what is my purpose? You print butter. Or you print signs. I guess that was the booger shield it laid down. Because I think these lines are better. Okay. It's printing an A. Jeez. That's a loud noise. That is a loud, loud noise. Oh, zoom in. Okay. Okay, let's see how we can do this. I apologize. You know, I would imagine if you're just printing signs, you're having single extrusions. And so you got to have bed adhesion pretty good. I could throw some nanopolymer adhesive on the bed along with the blue tape, or I could talk to Filament One for an ulti-stick solution. You know, it's building the A here. It's then going to build apparently an S next to it. So that's fun. It's going to build the letters of Flash. Fuwada, why sis? What is the largest print you've done on the $38,000 3D print and overall largest print? Overall largest print is going to be my OpenRCF1 car made from a bunch of parts. The biggest one on that printer is going to be the large tombstone that I've done. That really large tombstone. David Latau, so there's no purge tower. There is not. At least on this one. The extrusions are top notch, you guys. They look really good. So then if it's got a 0.6 millimeter nozzle and it's doing 2 perimeters, so it's a 1.2 mil perimeter, that's not bad. I'm gonna have me a flash sign. Myers Workshop. What's the infill on this one? Infinite. Logan, what should I print on my CR10? My C10 Mini? Do you mean CR10 Mini? Hopper slab, stop touching the bed. No. No. Oh, it moved. What's it doing now? I honestly don't know what it's doing now. That is a purge line. That's amazing. That is a purge line to get it ready for the next color, which in this case is the black filament. I'm not even mad. A purge stripe, purge line. I love it. That was cool. You know, because the gantry, it knows the size of it, it can go up and down. It can print a thing and move up and down, and it can do parts, and that was pretty cool. I did not expect that. Windows XP, why have a sign printer when you can print signs on a normal printers, LOL? Ha ha ha. This serves a very specific purpose. It prints signs, very specific signs, signs of certain height, signs of certain size. And so that's why it does that. Oh, it's doing something crazy. It's kind of going out like this. Oh, it's going to look cool. Loyal with a $5. High five. That purge line was worth $5. Awesome. It was unexpected. I think part of what made it so fantastic is that it was unexpected. Post the purge line to Loyal. Who is it a name? Is it going to bridge or anything? What holds the letters together? I don't know. This is my first time using it. M14 SRV. It prints butter. Timothy Harkness. Hello from Roswell, New Mexico. Home of aliens, right? And that TV show Roswell, right? Tyler Cook. Finished my first ever PETG print, and now I have a new favorite material. PETG, when dialed in and printing well, is so good. So, so good. Looks good. Hey, Loyal, we might have to make a Badger Mountain research sign on this, yeah? Maybe? Jan, where's my... Yep, it's a cookie cutter printer. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This could make, like, cookie cutters that are cake-sized. So my guess is too, with Flash Add, the software that they use to create the signs that it prints, I would imagine it has the nozzle width in mind as it's creating the shapes that kind of weave in and out. And so it knows that it can only go a certain angle before stuff starts to fall apart. Loyal with a $5. Heck yeah, BMR sign would be sick. Yeah, you could do, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let's get this worked out, and maybe we start making some custom signs, man. That'd be fun. KR3D, hi Joel, just entered here. Prints good, no accidents. I guess it's not cheap, right? Prints good, yes. Prints are now doing good. No accidents. I don't know if I can say that, truthfully. I guess it's not cheap, right? No, I believe it's around $29.99 US. I think. Jeff Sawyer, wouldn't those be cake cutters then? Cake cutters, brownie cutters, cookies the size of cakes. Really, the list goes on and on and on. This is cool. Like it's doing, oh, it's gonna, oh, okay. Okay. Dana Nader, what width and brand of belt is that? It says S2M15. S2M15. Polymate could design a speaker enclosure for you. Ha 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 ha. Hey, you know, my speakers part 2 should be coming out in a couple weeks. I'm actually looking at it right there. David Horitz? You can make concrete molds. Myers Workshop. This is made to print Captain America shields. I can't argue with you on that. FedEx 1K. What's the Z Max? Someone said 2.7 inches, 70 millimeters. There we go. Yeah, some people are putting it in there. Okay, so it made a shape. It kind of went out and then it came back in. For anybody that wants to see, there's the piece. It's that high. That's the piece I used to turn the nuts. There we go. Zoom in so we can see the layers. Yes. Yes. Give me a second and I will do that for you. Or at least try to. Doing another purge line. There we go. No! Oh no, no, no! Dang it. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. You shut up. Well, Well, that was unfortunate. I mean, it was looking pretty good. Darn it. Well, darn it, darn it, darn it. So, I need a might need to adjust the might need to adjust the Z a little bit. But you know. Okay. Let's Okay, so let's I'm going to go to the Extruder Calibration. And I'm going to lower it by 0.1 millimeter. Bleep, 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 bleep. Okay, so now, okay. Awesome. I don't think I had it squished down enough. I don't think. Anyway, let's try that again. We were close. Such noises it makes. It was doing well. So Z offset, I set it down. Yeah, I still got a little bit over there. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Jeez, everything's fine. That's what I was worried about. It's literally like almost like single extrusions. Oh, and there's one part where it lifted a little bit. Oh, it lifted right on the seam. Okay. Well, it's a thing. It's a thing. Let's try it again. This will be the Brian Vines at $5.99. Are you out of your mind? Time for another A for almost. Doing its prime line. Good. Okay, here we go. Travis Stamper. No, I didn't break it yet. Hey, never let the machines win. Reminding us that Thangs is the one that's bringing you this incredibly wonderful stream that's happening. Thanks to Thangs for making it possible to sponsor this. And to make it possible for me to do this. That's a little better. Those are kind of squished down now. That's better. I'll zoom you in again. think it's got a good squish going. Adam Hutt said, with Joel, all things are possible. Logan, thanks you very much. So yeah, it looks like where it was doing the seam in the corner, it started to lift there just slightly. And because it wasn't squished down on the bed, it tore it up. But hey, you got to see it live. That's always fun. Ringing. Is it ringing? So it's like a pattern. There's a pattern being put into the print. And it looks like ringing, but it's not like it's on a straight line and it's continuous. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Chris K, what filaments could this use to allow it to be suitable for outdoor signs? This PLA won't last long if indirect printer. For outdoor use, yeah. PLA, I would imagine, is for a lot of indoor signs, especially if you're using LEDs. You're not going to get a lot of heat off that, so they should last. For outdoor, I don't know, maybe PET G? Maybe? I'd have to look. The problem is you can't print like ABS on this thing. And you want to make sure the filament you print can adhere to the bed. Hey, Thomas with a $5. Ignore if you don't want to talk off topic. This is all this is, man. Just offered a longer LK1. What's your thoughts on that printer? I don't know. I don't have any personal experience with it. So I don't know. That's a good question. I've got a longer LK5 in the car that I need to get out of the box, which I will at some point. BCK000. 3D printing or ASA. Right, ASA is great for outdoor. It's got good UV resistance, but the purge line's out of... there you go. It's making the purge line. There it goes. And then it's going to come back. Yeah, look at that. Radmaker Bro, fantastic name. The pattern is most likely from the flow rate being consistently inconsistent. Oh, okay. Okay. Makes sense. As long as you can get it to adhere to the bed, you should be good. The problem, though, with PET G, if you're making single wall extrusions, you're going to get a lot of the chance of it kind of warping as it goes up, right? It's a 0.6 nozzle for those who are working. Oh, Eric Cederberg, PLA will work for multiple years outdoors if not subjected to too much mechanical loads. There seems to be a lot of misunderstanding about how long PLA lasts. That's actually a really good point. So the PLA itself would last outdoors, but if it's being hung up, isn't the weight of everything else in the sign constituting a mechanical load or a load on the material? John Robinson, Happy New Year right back to you. Jonathan Barger, hey Joel, Merry late Christmas. Do you think Dual Z axis synchronizing belt kits are worth it? That's actually a good question. I don't know. I think that they do serve a purpose. I know Chuck over at Filament Friday, Chuck Hellebuck, Chep 3D, whatever we want to call it. I know he likes those, or he'll take the second motor off because he thinks single Z motors is the way to go. Trevor Stamper, looking good, Joel. Good vibes. Did you break it yet? I didn't. It broke itself. Ryan Payton, nope, no purge tower. There's a purge line. Purge line. The bed is heated. It's set to 55C right now. It has 220C on the nozzle, which seems a little high, but you know what? It's what they set. And yeah, Alexander Alex Lysenko, yeah, Petchy, possible, absolutely. And I will do, I want to try it, right? I want to try it. Kaisari Kapana, maybe use a small brim. It's possible. I haven't explored the software yet. This is a default print from the USB stick. Oh. I have to approve time for my son to play on the Xbox. Yes, you can have more time, David. There you go. Saijin Dinger, did the printer put that purge line in a place that might interfere if it prints other letters? I believe what happens is in the software, it knows where the letters are going to be, and it inserts the purge line where it needs to be. So my guess is it's out of the way because it did all the computational math to make sure it'd be out of the way. Tech for Kids C, what are you printing? This is a default print. It's supposed to say Flash, or the letters of Flash. Mark Benton, ClearPet G would look cool with LEDs. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Jessica Ryan just had a look online. It does not have much build height. I think it would be better as a CNC. Well, I understand why you might think that, but this is a tool built for a specific purpose, and that's the reason I wanted to get it in, because this is a sign printer. It's for making signs. Have a look at the website. It's linked in the description. This printer is linked in the description. Have a look. Flashforge gives you some ideas of the signs that it can print. Ken Hansen, do you have to put blue tape down all the time? No, you just have to put it down when you need to put more blue tape down. Alex Johnson, one letter at a time, apparently. Yeah, I didn't know that. Vladimir Omelko, I did not buy this. This was sent for me not as a review, but to showcase and show off. I'd asked Flashforge because no one has seen this machine outside of China, or very few people. That's why I keep getting a lot of questions as to this machine and why it sucks in certain ways. It's like, no, it's built for a specific purpose. And so I asked them if I could borrow this machine for a bit and just show it off, kind of use it, and give people an example of what's possible. Maybe we'll see more of this in the US. I don't know. CamKed, where'd you go? Where'd it go? Oh, CamKed 1971 ringing. I'm wondering why is that? I don't know if it's ringing though. If it was ringing, it would trail off, right? It would trail off and it would be less and less as it was going down the straight. But it is it's consistent over the straight. So I don't know. Travis Stamper, Tim D would be all over that. Yeah, I heard he makes signs. Let's see. Wonder how it would do if it had to print them close enough. Would it print like a normal printer or still one letter at a time? My guess is this is all a slicer configuration. I think 220 might have been the killer. I wonder if Flashforge PLA is different. Oh, another purge line. That's going to be a little iffy, but we'll see what happens. Right there, yeah. Okay. Hey, we're on to the red. Brian Vines, I don't think vibration or ringing is an issue with these prints. The letters are intended to be viewed from a distance, and imperfections will go unnoticed. These are these are the sides of the outdoor letters, and so inside is housed LEDs, and on the front is going to be, you know, an acrylic painting or something that's illuminated from the back end, and then the sides, the black, in this case, the black and the red, are going to have light passing through them and providing light around the sign. Hey, Ethan Makes, $5.99. Are you out of your mind? We adore you, Joel. More high fives in 2021. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Rogue Gum Shield. Originally, these signs were all made with neon in mind. And I think they're moving to LEDs because they are more efficient, lower cost, better light output. I don't know, take your pick. It's a little squirrely over there on that top half of the inside of the A. And I'm a little worried, but we'll see what happens. I did move the temperature from 220 to 200 because 220 just seemed like it was a bit much. Oh wait, Elsat, my cat died today. Aw, that's really sad. I'm really sorry to hear that. Ching Hansen, programmable LEDs are awesome. I would have to agree. Tip of the hole's a little funky, John Kavanaugh. Yeah, it is. It's just a little bit. Just a smidge. I wonder if I can bring that more into focus. Wrong way. Sure. William Stanhope, I believe that little camera shake you got when I was refocusing had to do with the optical image stabilization that I forgot to turn off, and it's on a tripod. Sorry about that. Hey, you know what? Tip of the A, a little funky, but we're getting that A. Laser 8302, it's a 0.6 millimeter nozzle. And a big hello to Robert Karen. Use a file on the inside of the A. I mean, maybe, right? The idea is this is going to be the sides, and it's going to have something on top of it. So, it's not... Didn't I correct it? It should be focused, right? I mean, I think it's as good as we're going to get right now. Oh my goodness. Ow. So, okay. Stay. Sweet. There we go. Oh, no. What? Well, that's unfortunate. Look at this. What happened? What happened? Well, so perhaps some adhesion agents would help on the bed. Blue tape doesn't seem to want to hold stuff down as much as I want it to. It looks like we got the A down in the middle of the A, and it looks good, right? These look good, except for that tip's a little bit bad. The rest of the A, look at, we got a good A out of it. Brent James, Canadian Fiber, try again. Oh, thanks, man. Well, here's, let's see, I think I missed one, and then we need to have a little conversation. There it is. Zoot with a fiver. Fiver for the celebration. I think my chameleon perfectly installed. Oh, that's great. So I think, I don't know. This is one of those things where it is a very unique and niche market device. I believe I set it up the best I could given the circumstances, and I leveled the bed according to the video. What I need to do is spend some time not on camera with this, where I can have some music playing in the background and I can just concentrate on it a little bit better. Loyal with a high five. Print an F. Boy, I shouldn't I? So I think, obviously I like to see the positive in things. I don't think it's all bad. I think it's interesting, and I think that we can get this going, and we can get it printing awesome. I mean, it's built like a tank, and it's as heavy as one too. I think some quality time with this machine, reading more about it, exploring the contents of the USB stick, and I think that's where it's at. I'm really sorry that my first introduction to this is a fail whale, and I don't know. If I get my socket set, it sure would be easier to turn the nuts underside to adjust the bed. And I don't know. Listen. You know what? It's 10 minutes until I believe Chris Russell is starting his stream over on Practical Printing. He's going to be taking a look at the Artillery Hornet, which is kind of fun. I think what we should do, we should just call it good. I really appreciate it. Thanks to Thangs for sponsoring the last stream of 2020. Thanks for everybody that joined in. I mean, we had 1,500 at one point. That's great. This is new and exciting. It didn't work out here, but for something failing on a stream, that doesn't mean the end result is terrible. It just means that we were skydiving and we didn't know if we had a parachute or not, and we made a little bit of a hard landing. I mean, we got an A. A for effort. All right, well, listen, Happy New Year. I wish you the best of 2021. I hope you have a wonderful stream over on Practical Printing. I'll try to tune in when I can. I owe my family some milkshakes and some food. But listen, if you made this far, you're awesome. Thanks for all your support in this interesting year of 2020, and I look forward to showing you more awesome and cool stuff here in 2021. Don't forget to hug each other more, and from a safe distance, high five. And Happy New Year! Happy freaking New Year!